Tonight, reaction after U.S. Defense Secretary Peter Hegseth and President Donald Trump spoke directly to top-ranking military generals at Marine Corps Base Quantico on Tuesday, outlining their vision for a war-focused military.
Layla Cox is in the studio with more on what came out of that meeting. Layla.
Well, Dana and Janet, almost 800 generals, admirals, and other senior enlisted leaders were summoned from around the world to one location on a short notice as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth declared an end to what he calls woke culture within the military.
This kind of lecturing of men and women who've served in much more combat, who protected our nation with their lives, it's insulting, it's demeaning.
Democratic Senator Mark Warner calling out U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth after the rare meeting with hundreds of military leaders. Hegseth outlined the future of military personnel, announcing 10 new directives involving physical fitness standards and new grooming requirements.
It's tiring to look out at combat formations, or really any formation, and see fat troops. Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals.
Hegseth now says he's returning requirements for every designated combat arms position to follow the highest male standard.
I don't want my son serving alongside troops who are out of shape, or in combat unit with females who can't meet the same combat arms physical standards as men.
13 News Now asked Congresswoman Jen Kiggins, a former Navy veteran who served as a combat helicopter pilot, her thoughts on Hegseth's vision for armed force member standards. Kiggins says while she understands what it takes to serve firsthand, her priority at the moment is what is taking place in Washington, D.C.
Especially the past 24 to 48 hours and days leading up to the shutdown today have been focused on preventing this shutdown.
While the country faces an unprecedented government shutdown, leaving thousands of federal workers furloughed and without pay, Hegseth shared this message to a quiet Marine Corps base hall.
If the words I'm speaking today are making your heart sink, then you should do the honorable thing and resign.
Hegseth says the U.S. military has promoted too many leaders for the wrong reasons based on race, gender quotas, and historic firsts, and now is the time for change that serves the greater good of our nation's heroes. I'm Layla Cox, 13 News Now.